Greetings, ONYXCON family. This is Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, the founder, and the president of the ONYXCON Foundation, welcoming you back to a celebration of 2024 as we go into 2025. We're going to do a recap of some of our best content, showing you some exclusive pics that you may not have even seen in the content, in addition to the thumbnails of some of our best content from this year. As you see this going by on the imagery right now, we are encouraging you to subscribe for only 99 cents to our Instagram, in addition to right here pushing the subscribe button and making sure you hit that bell so you don't miss any of the incredible content we have for you in the new year, because we are planning major things. As you can see, ONYXCON Travel Club, ONYXCON Flip Through, Shoppers Club, and so much more will be in full effect in 2025, and it will only thrive because of you and your donations and button love. What do we mean by button love? We mean thumb love. What do we mean by that? We mean push that button now. Subscribe and show your respect and love for the content that you are enjoying daily. With no further ado, let's talk about what we did in 2024 as we get ready for 2025.
To get a hold of yourself.
So most recently, with still some hours left on the clock for 2024, we revisited a very special venue for us. We actually had ONYXCON events at this place where you see this amazing piece of art outside, this gigantic truck known as a Casper, and it's part of what is called the Casper Project, from a photographer from South Africa who, working with local African artisans, created a body of artwork to reflect on and give new purpose to the crisis of apartheid. It cannot be put in words exactly what this is like to stand in front of it, but I highly advise anyone who's going to be near Atlanta, Georgia, between the end of 2024 into early 2025, because it will still be up through January, go to this venue and check out this amazing, incredible, how many other words can I put on this? It's really, it's phenomenal. Go check out this show, all right? It's now showing in Southwest Atlanta at the Emma Darnell Center, for short. If you look up Emma Darnell Art Center, the long title will come up. Get directions, go out there and support this show now.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me.
So there's much more to see with this show inside. Like I say, this is our review of the show. You can actually see pretty much the whole show in this presentation if you by chance miss it, but see it for yourself in Atlanta. Next up, what a year, and I mean what a year for Kendrick Lamar. His amazing last video to be released, Squabble Up. We did a reaction video. We also did a full review of GNX, his latest album. We also reviewed Ice Cube's Man Down. If you haven't heard either one of these albums, do yourself a favor. And we explained what a GNX is, the official car that inspired the name of the album. Tyson versus Paul, yeah, we talked about that debacle. Emma Falls, what a highlight to our hiking experiences of 2024. And unfortunate, we lost an absolute legend, Mr. Tony Todd. Rest in peace, King. We're going to do more about Tony in the future, so stay tuned. We dealt with our reaction to the election and how, though we were not happy about where things are going for the next 4 years, we will survive. We dealt with Bustin' Pixels, our gaming content, which people love here. Covered a lot of different games that came out, and we did a review of what we think will be the next Cyberpunk 2077 installment of a live-action film, Blood Hunt. Vampire the Masquerade was officially my favorite game of the year, And I did a little cooking show for y'all. Yep, that's right. I got in the kitchen and threw down. In addition to, of course, relationship goals in the art life, which has now become mostly review of different things going on in the dating pool. Oh boy. I also covered a lot of murals around Atlanta, Georgia, which is always a favorite pastime of mine. We cover a lot of public art. See all of those various presentations right here at ONYXCON on YouTube. I promise you'll want to take a bite out of all this juicy, wonderful, colorful, wonderful, wonderful art. Back to relationship goals in the art life. Smiles do matter. Are you smiling? Yes. Busting Pixels again. Shout out to MK1. Chaos Reigns. What an incredible storyline. And the second movie from Mortal Kombat 1. Peep that. Sorry, not sorry, but looks do matter. Yeah, we went deep on that one. Relationship goals in the art life again. And we were invited to a special screening of Transformers 1. What a film. And I really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it yet, it's out now streaming. And yes, that's yours truly as a cameo guest on the Pineapple Show from Melly Monaco with all of these gorgeous women. And I called in about 4 times. I was featured throughout the year. Sometimes when I wish I had not called at all because it was crazy. But I did manage to have fun no matter what the outcome. If you need something to relax to, check out this Serenbe relaxing tour that I did. It's beautiful. There's no words. It's just music and incredible scenery from a neighborhood that is very tucked away and not well known to most, and it needs to stay that way because it's one of Atlanta's southern gems. But check out Serenbe here on ONYXCON. And if you're ever in town for Labor Day weekend, make sure you go to House in the Park. It's always a good time. That is my co-star from the show P Valley, Miss Shannon Thornton, who I saw out there on the dance floor getting it in addition to a lot of other incredibly lovely ladies. And it's just always a good time. In addition to Dragon Con is always going on at that same time, which I'll check out and did footage of. A-Town be bustling for the Labor Day weekend. I'm telling you, it'd be lit. If you want to go back and check out 2023's House in the Park video, please do. It's one of our top rated videos that gets a ton of looks, and we want to keep it flowing that way. Make sure you like it and always comment positively. If it ain't a fitted, I don't want it. Yes, we talking about fashion, and I collect fitted caps. So if you feel me on that, you're going to love that video. Check that one out. It's been a good one for us. And Jackpot debuted on Amazon as one of its top shows. Excellent movie, fun movie, action-packed, and yours truly shows up in the very first scene. And I had on such a funky outfit, as did all of my other co-stars in that scene. Look at my buddy up here photobombing with the crowbar. Folk being silly. But yo, check out my presidential address from the time of the election. It's a very important feature here. It'll tell you where we stand in history on this situation we're all in for the next 4 years. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave that right there. Do something. Thank you, Kamala. Flip through. Yes, ONYXCON flip throughs continue, and we started going back to where they started, where not just showing you stuff in stores, but also books in my personal collection, like this one here, Devilman Illustrations, celebrating the art and artists doing depictions of Go Nagai's famous character. Check that out. In gaming, the first Descendant dropped, and I played it for a while. Was enjoying it because it's an amazingly beautiful game, but at a certain point, the gameplay just got a little stale for us. Check out my thoughts on it and see what you think. Also, we got a new header here at ONYXCON, and we visited Amicalola Falls not once, but twice in 2024. See our first trip and the second. Mi gente! Shout out to República Dominicana. Shout out to all my peoples in the República Dominicana, aka Dominican Republic. Okay? That's how you're really supposed to say it, y'all. It's República Dominicana. But shout out, yo. Survived it, as I say, because I had my ups and downs, okay? And you will see it in all the content coming from there. But when I say I was up, oh my gosh, flying high. Flying so wonderfully high. Zona Colonial, Santo Domingo, all the way to Samana. And in Samana, caught my first tuna and witnessed what is known as hand lining, when my captain pulled up a giant I mean giant, like 50-pound tuna. Incredible. Had some of the nicest drivers and made some of the nicest friends, some of the most wonderful and beautiful staff at every hotel and every resort that I went to. Can't say enough good things about the good times that I had in República Dominicana. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous art, gorgeous women, wonderful people, absolutely beautiful country. I will be back. I will be back. I can understand why it is the #1 most visited of all the Caribbean nations. I understand. It's got a thing to it. It's got its issues, but for the most part, the people are standing strong. And I'm with mi gente. Shout out to República Dominicana. So now would be a great time to mention that what we have known as the ONYXCON Travel Club is a real thing. And in 2025, we're making it more real. That means if you would like to travel to places like República Dominicana, throughout the rest of the Caribbean, throughout the world, guess what? We can be your travel guide. Yes, we are making connections on the ground with every trip that we take. We know the best hotels. We know the best Airbnbs. We know the ones to avoid. We know how to make the best out of your journey. Make sure you get exactly what you need with respect to your dollar. And right now, I'm sure you would like to take the best trips you can for the most affordable experience. We've got you covered here at ONYXCON. All you've got to do is have us covered. We're trying to galvanize at least 10,000 solid subscribers here and on our Instagram. On our Instagram, we're only asking for 99 cents a month. And with that, you are now officially a part of the ONYXCON membership, the team, the monetization nation. There are other levels. And if you have a business and you contribute hundreds of dollars to even thousands, you of course can get your logo featured in content, not only when we take trips, but all of what you've seen can and has been sponsored. That means when we do reviews of shows in Atlanta or anywhere in the world, your logo and shout outs to your company can and will be included. Support ONYXCON and let us support you and show you what this is really all about, living your best art life. Gotta mention Juneteenth in Atlanta, another amazing experience. Caught some more bass this year. It's always fun to go fishing. And Los Angeles, woo woo. Boy, I tell you, March 2024 is a month to remember. Had a great time in LA. It's like a second home to me. I've already got friends and family out that way. But this trip was a little more special than usual. I saw some things I haven't seen. I debuted some outfits I haven't. Shout out to HBCU featured in everything they do. Collegiate Lux, check them out. Tuner Evo, car show. Oh my gosh, some of the sexiest ladies and baddest cars I've ever seen. The murals were in full effect. As always, the public art scene in LA never fails me. I always see something I've never seen. There's always another street that's been tatted up, so to speak, and it's just off the chain as only Cali can do it. So I love that. And nothing is like the advertising in LA. As overbearing as it is, it's always more creative there somehow. Went to Little Ethiopia, got that vibe. Saw a lot of really cool stuff in some of the shops there. And again, just really absorbed the public art scene, whether it was commercialized or not, just feeling out that whole flora and fauna that is LA. And you know I had to get a burger, right? Come on, In-N-Out, what it do? Yes, nothing like LA. Shout out to the king, Mike. This mural is so classic. Passed by that. Another mural that I saw while I was out there. It's just the city is so decorated and I love it. And you know you gotta hit the beach. Get your sandy toes on. Anytime I'm near a beach, I'm there. Again, CC, I see you, baby. She is so sexy. She was one of the baddest at the car show. Shout out to CC. And such a sweetheart. Again, LA, represent. Go look at all those videos. You're going to love them, I promise you. ONYXCON style, as I say, we be dressing to impress, and we show you how to do the same. Shout out to Nubia Wear, one of my favorite pieces of the year, and those Pumas that I was rocking. And I've been on set a lot this year. Shout out to the Miss Pat Show and all the, yes, that's Aunt Viv, Miss Hubert, and so many other legends. Yeah, you know it. Mr. Lawson, I'm telling you, I'm in the house. Miss Pat, what's good? Let's do it again for season 5. Hey, we'll see if it happens. You know what I'm saying? For me, that is. I know the season is coming back, but I hope to work on it again. It was a pleasure. And ONYXCON's Pangea Initiative. As I say, this travel thing is real. That's what we like to call it when we talk about seeing the entire world. So we can bridge the gap, so we can do the cultural alliances, so we can make the art world see each other for what it really is, because we are what inspires all humanity. Give us your dollars and cents in donations, and we'll give you some of the greatest content you will ever see in 2025. Plus, we will support your companies and present your logos in our content. So that's really what we're asking for right here and right now. Let's start with you pushing that button that says subscribe, then hit the one that has the bell. Oh, look at you doing all that good stuff. Now you're going to know about everything we put up. Now go over to our Instagram, follow, and then hit the crown button, because we want to give you the royal treatment. That's the subscriber button. Put in your card information, 99 cents a month. You ain't even going to notice it, but guess what else you get from that? All kind of perks. You'll be eligible for original artwork from yours truly. You'll be part of the ONYXCON Travel Club. And anytime we have new releases of merch and discounts, you're eligible. And when I go shopping and do features for the ONYXCON Flip Through Shoppers Club, guess who can order some cool stuff? 20 to 30% on top of the final price of the entire order goes to ONYXCON. You help us out, we help you out. So there you have it, y'all. 2024 was a year to be remembered, and it's still kicking. So we might have some more footage for y'all in the next few weeks, but I promise you, going into 2025 is going to be special, and we want you to be special with us. Tell your friends and family to please support this channel, watch all that you can, and really go into our playlist so you can see the variety of content that we offer. Thank you so much for subscribing. ONYXCON.